What's going on? You locked in with the Innovators YouTube. You already know I got the best interviews right here, man. I got Acito in the building for the third time. What's poppin', bro? How you doing?
What's going on, my guy? What's going on, bro?
Who you got here with you today?
Man, it's my brother YoungSix right here. You introduce yourself.
It's the big six, not the little one.
Yes, sir.
How y'all doing today?
Man, we doing mighty fun.
Just to get into it, we in LA right now. How y'all feeling? What's going on?
Man.
Oh man, you know, just getting in town, moving around.
Yeah, you know, the mob movement. We had to come down here real quick. Come for my boy.
Big ice on. Let me just go ahead and say that.
Come on, man.
It's big ice.
Mob got motion. Mob got motion.
But I see though everything been for you, man. You've been making a lot of noise with the music. I feel like even I was looking back to our first interview just to see how much you've grown, see how much like you've taken off since then. Like you was already going up at that time. So like how you just feel in general, just with all your success and the music is you just been doing your thing, man.
Man, bro, I'm blessed and I appreciate you for saying that because man, I really just feel like as an artist and as a person, like since then, you know, bro, I've grown a whole lot. You know, I'm a completely different person and a completely different artist. You know, we got a lot of work going on, whole lot of shit in the vault, and this is just the beginning of the label too and everything right now. You know,
yeah.
We started this Cartel Mob record, and I jumped along. You know, and this is much more than a label. It's a family. You know, but man, I'm juiced. You know, from the progress that I've made from when I first started to now, it's like I never see myself right here for sure.
What do you think has changed the most?
I became a father. Yeah, I have my daughter. My daughter just she makes me think a whole lot now. You know.
Yeah.
Everything I do is for her, literally.
Nah, straight up.
Before, like I really wanted to do this because like I know I had fans, but you know I get unmotivated at times, but. Now I kind of can't afford to, you know, because I got my daughter.
Nah,
and
for sure,
like,
you gotta
you know, yeah, this is my career, bro. And it's my passion though too. At the same time,
yeah,
it's not just a job; it's my passion.
What do you think you've learned the most since becoming a father?
Patience. You gotta be patient.
Yeah.
Sometimes I catch myself. Yeah, but sometimes like my daughter will do something. I'm like, man, what the hell you do? I'm like, calm down, bro. Like she's just a kid, bro.
She don't know better.
Yeah, she don't know no better. Yeah, patience, I would say for sure, easily.
Nah, I can understand that for sure. YoungSix, can you talk about, because I mean, this is your first time here, so I gotta do the normal with you, but talk about like how you grew up, where you from, all that good
From Yakima, Washington. It's a little north up from Cali. It was cool, you know, it's just really just like a basic lifestyle, you know. It wasn't too hard, but it wasn't nice at the same time, you know. It was a Mexican community, wasn't really diverse, it wasn't interracial, but it's a good community, you know. I don't want to glorify the bad behind it. I want to kind of talk about the good, you know. It's a small town. I mean, I guess you can compare it to Stockton in a way. It's damn near the same population, you know, but it's, you know, it was normal. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. You know, and Yakima, Washington.
Were your parents around? Like, what was it like growing up for you?
Oh yeah, I got both my parents. You know, thank the Lord, I still got them around to this day. You know, I had my pops around. You know, it was kind of hard though growing up, cause my pops, he had faced an injury early on when I was younger, so he couldn't really walk half my life. You know? And so it was like. I kind of have to. Nah, it's good. It was just one of those situations where, you know, I gotta take the good with the bad. But for sure, I still had my parents around. They still around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did y'all two meet?
Oh man.
I mean, bro was just trying to get me on the song. Really, I had seen bro, and then like literally almost not too long after I seen it, bro had hit me up like, "What's up, bro? Let's lock one in." I was like, "Man, let me see if bro dropped anything else."
Yeah.
It was really just a no course. And no course is how I heard of him. But I was like, man, this tight.
Yeah.
And then bro had been around Cali around a little bit, and then you know what I mean, I heard good things about him, and then just basically bro just hit me up like, "What's up, bro? I'll fly you out here to Seattle, you know, come with the mob." So I just went up over there, started around in Washington, and man, that was probably the best thing I ever did.
Yeah.
You know, I love it out there.
What was your time like in Washington? Like,
man, bro, I had the time of my life because bro, I'm not really used to being home. You know, I'm real local. I'm a Stockton. You know, born and raised. I ain't never lived a day outside of my city. You know, so it's like I've been like, you know us, bro. I'm from the Valley. When we want to go do we might go to Old Sac or something, little 40 minutes down the way, or take a little 50-minute trip to San Francisco or something, and that's it. You know, we not going nowhere else.
Yeah.
Like, I've been in LA a couple times and like Vegas a couple times, but you know, it wasn't nothing crazy to me. So when I had went to Washington, it was just like, bro, just the vibe and the energy out there was just crazy. And it's so similar to California too, no, because for me, I was sitting there like, bro, I feel like I feel like this kind of like home, you know? Like, it just hella bad, bro. Hella reminded me of home over there. And I'm just like, bro, it's not, everybody thinks it's a Cali thing, bro. It's a West Coast thing.
Yeah,
like,
for real, for sure.
It really is, bro. It's really a West Coast thing. I'm like, bro, these talk like us. They walk like us, you know? For real, bro. Yeah, it's crazy.
And, like, can we talk about, like, how Cartel Mob music got started? Like, everything that went into that?
Oh, yeah, go ahead, bro.
Oh, man. It was really just, you know how it is. You know, it was really just started off as a movement, you know. I was catting off one day, you know, just playing with names, just playing around with it. And then we was listening to some Mexican music, I think, like the corridos. And I was like, man, we might as well just call this Cartel Mob, because we the mob. And we always around listening to corridos, and you know what I mean? We might as well just call Cartel Mob. So we ran with that. And then as I started getting, because I just started barely making music probably like 2 years ago. But like the first year, I didn't even take it serious at all. So when we mixed music in with it, it was kind of like, okay, now we got something to do. We could turn this into a LLC. Yeah. We could, you know, make this an actual brand, and we could do a lot with this. At first, I didn't really see what we had in front of us. But then as time started, you know, I saw the motion that was coming with it. You know, we was catching attention. I reached out to bro, you know, God bless, you know, he made it work. It was natural, organic.
Sure.
Cause I was gonna stop making music. You know, I wasn't gonna do nothing. I was just gonna play the background and just do the, you know, CEO thing. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, you know, bro talked me into keep making music. So I was like, man, you know what? I'd rather have this dude as a business partner than an employee. You know what I mean? Sure. So he threw some ideas in, and it really just this last year is really when we started piecing it together for the label. You know, we didn't, man, the beginning of 2022, we didn't know what we was going to do. Bro was talking about stopping making music.
What?
Yeah,
he was finna stop making music.
It was just like, bro, like I mean,
it was a fucked up time for everyone.
Yeah, bro. It was just like,
I mean?
it was just hella going on, you know? And like I tell you, sometimes I get unmotivated. And I was just like, I'm just trying to get some money. Like, the money was coming in, but it wasn't enough for me. Mm-hmm. You know, I was like, but it's not on the scale of what I'm trying to do. You know, so I was like, I'm going to make this shit work one way or another. And then, you know, like I said, bro, like bro said, bro, you know what I mean? We just bumped into each other and just, we really started functioning with each other hella tough. You know what I mean? Really just on some genuine shit, though. Not even like just trying to
not
like.
No money,
none of that. You know, nothing. It was really since day one, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, bro? It ain't never been nothing but love and respect, and it's growing to much more than that. You know, like I said, like this is really my brother right here. Like, we really family. You know what I mean? Like, he met moms, bro. You know what I mean? He coming to town, bro. You come to the crib. Yeah. You know what I mean, bro? You do whatever you want to do, you know? Yeah. And then same vice versa. You know, I'm out there, nigga, it's whatever. Even if not, you know what I mean? We want to go take a trip somewhere. Come on, bro, let's go. Yeah. You know, we ain't got to worry about it. You know, every type of relationship I done ever had before fucking with bro, like, I got my brothers, you know what I mean? Them my sandbox niggas right there. But it ain't been too many outsiders that have came inside and like that I really got along with on the type of level that, you know what I mean, and had shared the bond that I have with bro. You know what I mean? Like, I really look at him like a big brother and a mentor, you know, because he just puts me on to so much shit, and I'm like, damn, but like, why is this nigga sharing all this information with me? I ain't never had nobody.
I feel you.
Yeah, bro, like,
I feel you.
Like, never.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Charged
like,
for that type of game.
Yeah, bro. Like, he really just want to see a nigga win genuinely, bro, and I appreciated that. So, you know, like I said, bro, we just really started fucking with each other, and just from then on, bro, it's been history.
Nah, I completely understand, and I rock with that. And you feel me? Definitely, you gotta, when you run into people like that, y'all really gotta stay locked in and continue to lock in, for sure.
I was just telling him it's better to keep bridges up than to break them down.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So,
nah, you right about that for sure. Because a lot of times people burn bridges and
10 years later, it's biting him in the ass. It's like, damn, I see the motion he got. I could have been right there with, you know. But yeah, it happened organically, and you know, it just started off as an idea, really. You know, we didn't even know it was gonna lead into music, but you know, we're where we're at today with it.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
So like, what are y'all plans as far as the label? Like, y'all got albums coming? Y'all plan on signing more artists? Like, what's the goal?
all that.
That's everything you just said. I got solo album. Bro got solo album.
Project.
We got a collab album. We both got EPs with other artists on the way and shit.
Okay.
You know, I got some on the way with Blaster. Me and GB we been slacking. We got an EP.
I'm like, what's up with you and G? Y'all definitely got to put something out.
Yeah, bro. We got
shout out
EP on the
GB,
way.
man.
My boy
My
B&B
God.
Moolah from Richmond. You know, shout out, bro. He very slept on. One of the most talented niggas I know.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah,
Moolah.
bro. We got EP on the way though too. You know, it's a lot of shit going on. Oh, my cousin Lil Bubba right here, bro, fresh out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my
Welcome
mom,
home.
he back into the music
Yeah, he
industry
back.
too, bro. He got a gang of shit, bro. Got a project on the way. We about to have a collab project on the way. You know, it's a whole lot of work
We
going
got to
on.
do some work with the Glock boys out in the
Yeah,
Midwest.
yeah.
We got
Yeah.
we got a couple.
I just sent Ted something back.
Okay.
Yeah, we got some artists out there in Texas. Izzy 93.
Yeah, I'm trying to work
Shout
with
out
bro
Izzy
too.
93.
Yeah, I
We
tapped
for sure
in
trying
with
to
him. I got to follow up a little more, but
Yeah.
bro's hard as fuck. Check him out too. I ain't gonna lie.
Is he
Yeah,
93?
he talented.
Yes, sir.
He talented.
I gotta tap
Yeah,
in.
and then shit, I'm trying to reach out to dude in Indiana too. Well, I did reach out to him. I hollered at bro. I'm supposed to be heading out that way soon.
Yeah.
YB making moves. Check him out. He hard.
He hard?
Hard
I'm
as
gonna
shit.
check it.
He only got a few
You
songs.
putting
out,
me
too.
on? I'm gonna check him out.
talented, bro.
He a
I'm
Mac.
telling you,
He's
bro.
coming up crazy.
Yeah,
right
bro.
now.
I don't give a
He's
fuck who
coming
got
crazy
clout,
right
bro. You know what I mean, bro? I think a nigga talented, bro. You know what I mean? I listen to what a nigga say, bro. Like a kind of people where his head at a little bit, you know, might as well go up over there, jump in the streets, go fuck with him, see what it's really about.
Yeah.
You know, and just make some good music in the meantime.
Nah, I feel that 100%. YoungSix, can you talk about like how you came up with your name? Like, is like the number 6 that's important to you? Like, what?
Oh yeah, it's the street I grew up on. It's where I'm from. You know, it's my
Gotcha.
neighborhood. So I was always out there. You know, you always hear about that one little badass kid that's always outside kicking rocks, throwing rocks at cars. That was me growing up. You know, and it was on 6th Street. So I just ran with it. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna do a name change, but I was like, man, you know, all my partners tell me to just run with it. You know, I was like, man,
brother. That's
you know, when they hear about me, they gonna hear about my
Yeah.
people. So I was like, man, I gotta run with it.
What was it that made you like? You said you had just started making music. What was that was making you about just like you was gonna say fuck it?
Age, you know, I'm not too old, but I'm not the youngest at the same time, and I got 4 kids that look at me, so it was kind of like, do I entertain what I think is better for me, or do I stand on business, and you know what I mean? And I had to really sit there, and I was like, man, I ain't trying to fucking be in the streets right now. I got to do something that's going to keep me out the way, so I was like, man, fuck it, you know, we going to make music. So I just kind of ran with that, and it's just been a part of me ever since, you know?
Music industry is one of the biggest bags you could touch, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You know, because we done touched money, but we trying to change the world and do it in a legal way, you know? So we trying to just go the clean route and, you know, give the fans what they want. They want good music, that's what we got for them.
Boy, and the shit that we got on our
I already know how you get it.
Man, we got like 40 unreleased songs right now.
Yeah.
We got some shit. I'm gonna tell you that right,
Man.
And there's so many different sounds too that you ain't never heard from neither of us.
No.
Neither of us.
There's songs
So,
on this album for sure that you've never heard
gonna be like, what
Acito
the
talk like this ever.
the fuck
You'll
is
probably
that
hear
talk?
most of
But
these
it sounds
songs and
good,
not even
though.
know it was
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Honestly.
When can we expect the project?
Yeah, unreleased date.
Yeah, unreleased date. Unreleased date. I
Yeah.
plan on dropping my solo hopefully within the next month or two. That's the plan. You know, that's the plan. But like I said, I ain't in no rush. You know, but I definitely ain't trying to let too much time go by. But a lot of my projects have been kind of spaced out though.
Yeah.
I say really just the high ties and low ties, and then the undefeated. Like those is really just a few months within. You know, that's a little bit of time right there.
You was coming. You came back to
A
back.
few months in between each other.
Yeah, he was coming back to back for a minute. I was, man.
What you dropped both of those at the same time? Like what made you want to do that? Like with I know there was two, like different vibes, but like I even preparing to put that together, you know, you got 2 different projects you dropping.
Man, so like the high ties and low ties, basically like I was really just making some songs. I knew I was gonna put a project together, but I didn't know what I wanted to call it. And then so basically like I was sitting on the block one day. I'm just chilling in my car, you know, I'm just looking around, I'm by myself, bro. I'm staring into space and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on right now in my life, bro? You know what I mean? Like I just put everything in front of me and I'm just like, you know, like right now I really feel like something big is gonna come. You know? So it's like the high tides came from what you see on the surface of the water. You know what I mean? you always gonna see that. But when that Lul Tys kick in, you see what's underneath the water. You know what I mean? So somebody looks at me, they always gonna see like, I mean, they always gonna think about like music wise, you know, they always gonna think about that original sound I came up off of. But that Lul Tys, I just jumped into a different pocket. You know, I got real personal with it. You know, I really spoke my mind on that. And then so like it was something that like I really enjoyed doing though. You know, putting that project together. That's for sure. By far, bro, it's my favorite piece of work. You know, I listen to it from top to bottom, and I'm completely happy with the sound. But
what was it? Were you nervous about like, you know, putting out a different sound and opening up so much to like the fans? You know, like a lot of people gonna listen to it. Or you just kind of like happy to just put out some different type of sound and shit than normally people would expect from you?
Honestly, I wouldn't say I was nervous, but like I was sitting there like contemplating like, damn, like is this shit gonna flop? You know, is this shit gonna flop? But at the same time, I was like, well, I think this shit slap. I really personally don't like a lot of my music when I look back at it.
Really?
Yeah, like there's some songs I'll be like, bro, turn this shit off, bro. I don't want to fucking hear this shit. You know, turn this shit off, bro. But then like with that project, like I said, every time I put them songs on, it's like I'm really just completely speaking my mind and on a whole nother level, you know. So it's like I was like, man, this shit sound good to me, so it gotta sound good to other people. And then I play it around all the homies. They be like, nigga, this shit hard. You know, this shit tight, bro. Like this is different, you know.
Yeah.
And then so I was just like, man, I'm just separating into two different projects, and we just gonna see what it's do. And honestly, the Lul Tys did more numbers than the High Ties.
For real?
Yeah.
Crazy.
And I was just like, damn, that I felt hella good because I had way more fun making the Lul Tys shit than I did the High Ties shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I really pieced that shit together. You know, it had a real concept to it and everything.
Yeah.
And then so like when I got that type of response from it, I was just like, damn, like this could really be something that I could do. And my next album I'm gonna drop is called The Ace of Spades, and you can see a lot of that on there. You know, like that same sound. You know, and some more shit, more shit. You know, some extra shit.
Yeah. On the High Ties, I ain't gonna lie, you had linked up with Weez Gotti, which I didn't like tweet about it or nothing, but I was definitely feeling like that would be a great combo.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't gonna like, man, that was
Free
like,
Weez Gotti.
Yeah, that was like the top track right there. Yeah, man. Shout out Richmond, man. Shout out Weez Gotti. You know, shout out Blaster. Shout out Boozer. Shout out Moolah. You know, shout out my boy Wap Chamberlain. You know, Payday, Mainline, the North. You know, shout out my niggas, man.
You also
Waymo, my bad.
Yeah, he going Waymo, he going up for sure.
Yeah,
Waymo going crazy.
You and Jay Stalin, I'm happy to see that y'all linked up and y'all been making shit. I feel like y'all should continue to keep making records too, though.
Yeah, bro. Jay's a good person, bro. He's a genuine dude, and I realized that when I very first met him, and that shit was crazy to me because Jay Stallin's literally one of my favorite artists.
Told me that, yeah.
Yeah, so you know, like just being able to grow up listening to somebody and eventually jumping into music and making music with that person, like I feel like that was a real milestone for me, you know. And just the response that I got from that track too, like everybody loved it, and I personally loved it too. So it was like, man, that shit was dope, you know. And then my favorite Jay Stalin album, man, the Prenuptial Agreement. Yeah, bro, actually just dropped Prenuptial Agreement Part 2. Go grab that.
Yeah,
you can catch.
I think you got a third one coming out soon too.
You catch me on grind for it. You know, yeah, man, bro, put me on that too, bro. And it was just, you know, like I said, bro, it's just a wild feeling, you know.
So I did want to ask you this: do you still have like a partnership with Thizzler? You still working with Thizzler or?
Not no more actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
not no more. You know, shout out Thizzler though, man. I mean, they put me in position for sure. You know, I mean, a lot of people got a lot of good things and a lot of bad things to say about them, but you know, to each his own.
Your relationship was good though.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, look, bro, I gained the platform. You know, they helped me understand certain aspects in the music industry and shit. You know, I gained a lot of experience working with them.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
I rock with that for sure.
Yeah.
I did want to ask you about this. You can say what you want to say, but Lul Tys, we know he passed away, but a record by y'all I still play to this day is Never Slid. Can you just talk about like y'all relationship, like any memories you got or anything you can just share?
Shit, to be honest with you, like I really only met bro probably like a few times, you know, and like us making that song was like one of the first times that we have met, I believe. But you know, I mean, it's a tragedy, you know what I mean? Dude was talented for sure. You know, I mean, rest in peace to him. You know, hopefully everything's well with his family and whatnot. I mean, but yeah, you know, shit's tragic. You know what I mean? It's just part of the street life, though, you know?
Yeah.
You live this life, you know, shit just happens.
Nah, for
you know
sure.
What I mean, like I said, it should be a tragedy, but, you know, it's just part of the game.
Nah, I got you.
Yeah.
YoungSix, How did you get into making music, and what made you want to start rapping?
The Jacker.
For real?
Yeah, the Jacker. That's my favorite artist, the Jacker. I've been listening to him since I was a boy.
Yeah.
You know? So it was just, I mean, if you pay attention to what he's rapping about, you can't be in the streets and be making music at the same time. You know, I was just on that. I had a lot going on for me in the streets to where I was like, man, I got to really do something. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, I'm always listening to the Jacket, hearing shit he's talking about. It's fitting my lifestyle. I was like, damn near, I got some shit to talk about too. You know, so I just started making music, bro, and it was really just, you know, for you know how it is. I'm just making shit for the homies. You know what I mean? I'm just making music. But, you know, when I really started paying attention to how the Jacket had his AR records,
yeah,
that motivated me to take that next step. Like, damn, you know, how he said it, you know, if he didn't sign a Thiz, so he's gonna put his niggas on. You know what I mean? That was really where I was at. I was like, man, you know what? I have an opportunity to where I could really start making music, start opening doors for other people. I could start doing shit behind. So that's what really got me into making music, you know? And what really kept me making music was this nigga. You know, I told bro when I met him, I was like, bro, you my favorite artist, my nigga. You feel me? But you feel me? Like, I'm trying to figure it out too, you know. And bro, he gave me some good game. He didn't tell me, bro, just keep going, keep dropping, stay consistent, woo. Yeah. So I just kept dropping. I just kept, you know.
This nigga's he's one of the hardest niggas out, bro. He's so slept on, but you know all that's gonna change real soon. You know, but people see what we got going on though. You know, they understand. You know, I mean, they see the movement. You know, they know what type of influence that we gonna hold in this shit, and what type of influence we hold just as of right now, in the very beginning. You know, and this nigga's sound is just something so crazy. You know, when I first really started like fucking with bro, and he started showing me hella unreleased shit, and we started making hella more music together, I'm like, nigga, like, bro, like, ain't no way you gonna stop doing this shit, bro. Like, nigga, no, there's no way.
I was done.
I was
you
like,
was done?
I was done.
Nigga got a talent, bro. You got a talent that could pay you, bro. You know what I mean?
Take advantage of that,
why?
for sure.
Yeah, why would you not take advantage of that, bro?
Because shout out Philthy Rich. That's my brother. You know what I mean? He be giving me hella good game, you know? And I kind of saw what he was doing. He was kind of playing the background, you know, signed Bang, signed Tuda,
he been
Skinny.
getting to sign,
he's been going crazy. And he's been playing the back. And, you know, I had told bro, too, in the beginning, I was like, yeah, I'm damn near about to stop rapping, you know? And I saw bro, like, a month ago when me and bro was in the studio with him. And I was talking about doing a project. He looked at me, nigga, you still rapping? Like, he's like, nigga, you said you was finna stop.
Yeah.
Like, nah, we still going with this shit, you know? Yeah. We trying to tap in with our supporters and just really give them what they want to hear, you know, because music changes by the day, you know, so what's hot to them today might not be hot tomorrow.
Nah, straight up.
So we trying to stay up to date with the sound. Like bro was saying earlier, you know, there's some shit in our projects to where you'll hear the full song and you probably wouldn't even know it was bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? His voice is that different. It's real. So, you know, it was just one of those, you know. I was trying to just play the background, but I was like, man, you know, I'm going to keep this shit rocking, you know.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah. Got to keep going.
Yet,
you know.
Not yet.
What's your favorite Jacket song?
Ooh, Cause I'm the Mac.
Mine is You'll Never Understand.
Yeah.
Never Understand.
That go crazy. Or Aspen.
Aspen
goes crazy.
He got a lot of his.
Man, bro, we go on and on.
We can talk about this all day. We talk about this all day.
Gone too soon for sure.
Man, rest in peace to
Jack, for sure. I did want to ask you this: how did you and Philthy get connected originally?
I had really just reached out to bro on some, like, you feel me, like, what kind of tips do you got for a nigga, you know, what do I have to do on my end to, you know, lock something in with you and did it. And I met with bro in Vegas, and off the muscle, he was, oh, nah, bro, it's good. It's Wutu, you know what I mean? So it kind of just went like that. We did our song. And I don't know. It's just like, you know how it is when you meet a nigga. It's just, if you fuck with him, you going to fuck with him after that. You
gonna know. You gonna know.
Yeah, so bro was sending me, you know, private studio sessions to pull up to, you know, telling me to pull up to his crib. You know, we got FOD weekends going on, pull up with, you know what I mean? So it was just shit like that. And it's already damn near over a year plus I've been knowing dude personally, so, you know.
A lot of genuine shit going on.
Yeah, you know, and like I said, shout out bro. He done gave me a lot of game without him knowing that he was giving it to me. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Nah, I rock with Phil. I fuck with that. How often do y'all feel it is, though, with y'all being in the music industry, that y'all do, like, run into those relationships and run into solid people? Is that an often thing, or it doesn't happen?
It's not very often.
You know what they say? Don't meet your favorite artist. You might not like them.
Sure. Don't get me wrong, bro. Like, there's a lot of cool motherfuckers. Like, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of cool people. But there's a difference between people that you kick it with and people that you really fuck with like that. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing to keep it cordial with people. You know, but fuck with them. You know what I mean? It ain't no problems or nothing going on. You know, it ain't. You know, there ain't no janky shit going on. It's all good. But you just know what type of people you want to surround yourself with. You know, so like when you bump into somebody, like we said, bro, you should damn near know based off of that first day.
Yeah.
You know, for real. You know, if y'all really spend enough time just communicating with each other, you peep how somebody move, peep how they talk, then you'll figure it out for yourself. Well, at least you should.
I don't be getting along with it because I feel like half these rappers are cap.
Yeah.
I think they cap.
That shit for sure, bro.
They get on platforms like this, they'll get in a podcast and start glorifying shit they don't need to be glorified. Like,
yeah, for sure.
You know,
like,
there's a time and place for everything,
shit,
you know? So I feel like when certain people, like how you were saying, these artists, when they come around, they kind of have to put that tough guy persona.
Nah, for
you
sure.
know, you can leave that at home, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You see us, bro. We
know
don't
what I
have
mean?
we gonna laugh, we gonna bullshit.
But that's why I personally, like, I don't click with a lot of them because I feel like I was saying, you don't meet your favorite artist. You might not like him after. A lot of these people who I thought I would get along with, we're not enemies. We just didn't click.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Nah, I get you, and this shit, it's not wrong if y'all don't click. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It ain't, you know what I mean? It ain't no hate.
It's
still love. Like I said, ain't nothing, no problems with nobody.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like when you ever, I done been around a whole lot of people, you know, and there just be like, there's be some motherfuckers that I get around and I could just feel something about him. It's like, all right, well, he's cool, but I'm not gonna be around that nigga. You know what I mean?
You be too high off syrup. You be getting drunk all day.
Yeah, bro. You can't be out in public being hella messy and shit. You know, just cause you not at home don't mean nothing. Even at home, you shouldn't be comfortable. You know, you should never be too comfortable anywhere.
What advice do y'all have to like artists that are trying to make a name for themselves in the music game?
Work.
Stay independent as possible, as long as possible.
Work.
Stay independent.
Just point blank period.
Don't be afraid to partner up, but just make sure those partnerships that you're locking in make sense on your end as much as it is their end.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know? So just stay consistent and try to stay independent.
Consistency.
Nah, consistency is definitely key for sure. Gotta keep dropping. As far as like y'all with like the studio process and putting the albums together, like y'all recording every week, y'all record like every 2 weeks. Like how you guys got a lot of songs in the vault. How what is the like record rate that y'all record that?
It really just depends because sometimes we go up in there, we make some fresh shit.
But we might book it out 5 days, 6-7 hours every day, and just be in there for days on. You know, so.
Yeah.
And like we not just trying to make any and everything too, you know. So it's like I know sometimes they be like, oh, damn, I just went to the studio and made 10 songs. That's cool, but what's the quality on them songs looking like? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I would have never recommend someone just unless you know how to punch in and you really tight like that. Yeah. Take your time. You know, don't be afraid to get 10 songs together. Book your studio time because especially if you're independent, like I keep preaching. You know, you're working on a budget most of the time, you know, so you don't want to just, oh, I got a song, let me go book 3 hours just to record this song. In that 3 hours, you could do 3 songs if it takes you an hour each to do a song. So get your business lined up, you know, like how we do it. We work on the songs before we even go to the studio. Yeah, you know, unless we punch in.
I've been practicing punching in on shit.
Unless we punch in.
Like literally like damn near like this whole year. I mean these first little 2 months and shit, bro. Like I've been trying to punch hella shit in.
Cause you was only writing that
I always
first.
wrote shit.
We going crazy with the punches.
But it's like damn near the same thing though too. Cause you really just when you sit there and write a song, bro, you sit there, you think about the bar in your head, throw it down on the, you know, you just type it or whatever, and then another one comes, a few more come, and then you do it like that. But it's like really all it is. The bar come in my head, I say. You know what I mean? If I say it the right way, I say it another way.
Yeah.
You know, and then just keep punching them in, bar after bar after bar. And that's just fun though too. I like doing it. It's hella fun.
Why do you like it? You like it more than writing?
I can't say I like it more than writing, but it's not too much of a difference though, to be honest with you, because like I said, like what really made me like punching in is the first song that I completely punched in. I just turned the beat on and I just started punching shit in, and like that song, like to me, is hard as hell. You know, so I was like, man, this is actually, you know, it's not bad, nigga. It's fun doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it, and, you know. But I still be writing some shit though too. I still write some shit too.
What producers like y'all been rocking with as of late? Like as far as like what a lot of the new music and the old music you put out, like
Taiwan,
Drea.
he going up right now. I actually just talked to.
Shout out Drea.
Yeah,
You know, she a female producer.
Okay.
She's going.
She out of the Cali or
Yakima, Washington,
okay.
where I'm from.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
She's going so crazy. She's working with big artists as we speak. Like she's really. She's
little bro Zay Bags. I think he from Sacramento. He hard as fuck though too.
Yeah.
I've been fucking with Chino too. Damn, I go on and on. Like, this dude he's foreign, fucking A29. Are you mad? He be going crazy.
Yeah, he go crazy.
Yeah, he hard as hell too.
Nah, I rock with that. How do y'all feel about I guess now more than ever, is a lot of Hispanic artists doing their thing right now. Like, it's undeniable to see what people, what the Hispanic artists are, especially in the rap game right now. Like,
more
it's
than ever.
Y'all lane is paved out completely. Like, I can't say like, is it now? Like, it's in 2023. Like, I feel like it's easier for Hispanic rappers to get on for what y'all people have done prior.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You feel me?
Definitely.
Everybody trying to find the next one. Like, who next? You feel me?
Exactly like you saying, bro. Like, there's a whole lot of motion going on in between, you know, our community. For sure. Like, bro, we got so many rappers. Like, you can go down the list, bro, and you gonna name a whole lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a lot of good artists too. You know, don't get me wrong. Every culture, every race has bad artists, bro.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Every single one, bro. Not everybody can make music.
Yeah.
You know, but I done seen some people really be ass though and really come up something crazy. Like me personally, I feel like Baby Tron, when he first started rapping, I thought bro was ass.
Yeah,
I thought he was ass. But like to where he's at now, I'm like, bro, this nigga is harder than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like that's why sometimes, bro, when I be hearing some people who be kind of boosy, you know what I mean, bro, I just tell them, like, bro, just keep working, you know, because if it don't work out for you, hopefully you see it, but it might end up working out one day,
straight up.
You know?
Hopefully, if you spend a lot of your time in the studio, you get better, like with anything, like, you feel me?
But going back on the subject, though, yeah, bro, like, there's a lot going on between our community and the music industry right now, and I'd love to see it.
Yeah, I feel like in 2022, 2023, people realize that we're actually a part of the culture now. Like, we ain't just guests in the culture.
Yeah.
We could participate and help create the culture at this point, you know?
Yeah.
You know, like we was talking off camera, you know, Kodak Black had just signed his first Mexican artist.
Yeah.
You know, I don't listen to that kind of music, but, you know, like Bad Bunny's going crazy. You hear about all these corrido artists doing music with rappers now. And, you know, I just feel like we're able to be a part of the culture now, you know, and not just be outcasted, you know, because it was like that. If I'm going to be honest, for a while, for not even Mexican artists, just Latino artists in general, you know, Hispanic artists. It was
you talking about as far as in rap? Or?
Yeah, no, in music, in music.
For sure.
I feel like it was a little bit harder.
For sure.
You know.
Even like 5 years ago, like it was a little harder.
It was a little harder.
And I've been rapping for 4 years. You know what I mean? So like, bro, I seen it. You know what I mean? Like I really did.
But to see the change, I'm happy to see the change in where
like,
it went.
bro, I bump into motherfuckers all the time. You know what I mean? They're like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. You probably the hardest Mexican rapper I know. You know, you probably the hardest Mexican rapper I know. And like some people be like, oh, why you got pointing out that he's Mexican? Man, I don't give a fuck. That's what I am, man. I'm Mexican and I rap. You know what I mean, bro? I'm not gonna take no offense to it, bro. I appreciate it, bro. It's love. You know what I mean? Tune in. You know what I mean? Stay tuned in. Bro. I got a gang of more shit on the way.
Nah, I feel you. Why do y'all? What do y'all think caused that change though? Like just the social media, people don't be able to see it right in their face, or like
just the work and the sounds. You know, just the work and the sounds. Really, like bro was talking about. There's even, you know, there's even rappers and corrido artists and shit that are making music. Like, I eventually want to do some shit like that.
Yeah,
but I probably need to learn a little bit of Spanish before I work with him, so I know what he's saying though.
You don't speak Spanish?
Nah, not a dime.
Okay.
Like I said, but I just said the other day, but I can say a few cuss words and I can count to 10.
Yeah.
You know, But it's like, bro, I hella wish I spoke Spanish, bro, because some of that should be sounding tight as fuck. Like, I just be bobbing my head. Like, I don't know what this nigga said.
I'm about to get you Rosetta Stone for Christmas.
The people be feeling some type of way that you don't know Spanish or not?
I mean, shit, not my folks, you know, because, I mean, shit, the majority of my family don't speak Spanish, bro. My family been in Stockton for generation after generation. But, like, sometimes, you know, I go to the flea market or something, or just somewhere, like, down here in L.A., they speak Spanish to me right away.
You know.
I'd be like, I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
They just look at me sometimes, like, I could just see it in their eyes, you know, they're like, this motherfucker, man.
You lying to me. You lying.
Not even. Yeah, they just, like, they kind of look down upon you for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll be like, man, I don't give a fuck, though. Ain't nothing gonna change it. You know, for real.
I feel. Especially if you say, if, like, your family been in Stockton for so long. Like, you feel me? Like, nah, I can see that. Yeah. I'm Haitian and people be hella mad at me. Like, you don't speak French or Creole? I be like, bro, like, nah.
I'm out the way. I don't even know.
Bro, I'm from the Bay Area, bro. I'm from the Bay Area, bro.
Acito, how have you adjusted to the fame? Like, you've only gotten more famous. Did you feel like you've had to move more differently over the years, and like, how have you adjusted to the fame? Because you only keep getting more famous.
Honestly, bro, like, I don't even see it. Like, I'm such an out of sign, out of mind, out of person. Like, I really don't even be realizing, like, how influential I am to people until I get around people. Like, I'm in public and shit. Like, you go ask, bro, like, bro, we be in places in Washington, bro. Like, we be in Arizona, Miami. Bro. We go fucking, like, when I had a show in Denver back in November.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, like, Denver's all the way in the fuck over there. How the fuck do they all love me out here? You know, like, bro, that's just y'all know about me. Yeah, for real, bro. Like, bro, I really, like, it's damn near like in the West Coast, bro, I damn near can't even go nowhere. You know, like when I move around and shit, like usually I'm always hoodied up, little mask on and shit. That's for my privacy.
Yeah, and I brought bro out to Washington. We hanging outside somewhere. Niggas hop out the car. Niggas, we thought niggas is hopping out. You know? They're like, you ain't Acito.
Posted out in front of a smoke shop. I see bro driving by, and he's just like.
He even hitting
his brakes, bro, and then I'm watching him. He come around this way, and I see him all the way at the end of the block. I'm like, oh, what the fuck this nigga on? You know what I mean? So I hurry up, bro, come back this way, and I'm like, all right, hold on, we gonna see. And then he pulled up, he like, you Acito? I'm like, yep. He was like, you go hard, bro, keep doing your thing, bro. I fuck with your music, bro. I'm like, man, bro, it's love, bro. I appreciate it, but I'm like, man, why the fuck you putting up on me like that, bro? They don't
know how to pull up the right way. Bro. How does it feel for you though to see that? And I think that one thing about you is like you came into rap, you got a buzz very fast, and it was like people were already kind of fucking with you from the jump, and to even see like from then to now, like that shit gotta feel good. I know it probably does feel good. Sure, like
bro, for sure, it's hella motivational. It's hella motivational. Like I said, bro, like around the time I met bro, I barely really started moving around in different states and shit, and like I said, bro, when I went over there, bro, I didn't really realize like how people see me, you know. And then so like when I really started getting that love, it was like I was damn near thinking about stopping rap, but like when people were just talking to me like this, you know, it was like, damn, bro, it really did feel hella good. Like damn, like this shit is really doing something. You know what I mean? It's not just oh, I make music, you know, like I make music and people really fuck with me. You know what I mean? Like there's really a movement going on behind what I'm doing. And I'm just like, man, it's lovely, bro. Like, you know, I enjoy it very much. You know, like I love interacting with people in person. Like sometimes people will be like, oh yeah, I text you on Instagram, bro. But I'm just like, bro, there's so many people who text me. It's like I don't be talking to everybody. Like I really don't like being on that motherfucker like that. Yeah. Like if I go on there, bro, I'm watching dumbass videos or something. Yeah. You know, but it's like in person though, it's like, bro, I love it. You know, it's such a good ass feeling.
Nah, I that's understandable for sure. Just so y'all can let the fans know again, like what can they expect coming soon? Like videos, songs releasing. Man, like what can they expect?
Speaking of videos, can we get bro in it real quick?
Come on,
come on, bro. Yeah. We got the main cameraman right here. His name's Gritty.
Cartel Mob.
He part of the Cartel Mob. You know, he the hardest working. You know, he's giving Cole Bennett a run for his money.
Yeah.
You know, this the guy with the video plans.
This is
so,
one of the
you
funniest
know,
motherfuckers you gonna meet too. You see bro in the background catting on, bro. But yeah,
No.
this man right here, bro, he's so talented.
Man,
you know,
he's giving Cole Bennett a run for his money. Wait until people start seeing what bro got.
He hard as fuck.
I like that y'all putting the team together. Y'all making it happen. Team
most
is super
definitely.
important for sure.
Yep, shout out my boy Elijah too, bro. Say,
Shout out
Studio
Elijah, man.
Sage, man.
Shout out Elijah, man.
Yeah,
he's our engineer. He be doing all our projects.
out
So,
there in Seattle.
shout
man.
out, bro, man.
Nah, I'm rocking with that. I'm excited for the new music coming soon. I did want to ask y'all if y'all could relive your life. Is there anything y'all would consider changing?
Hell nah.
Yeah, one thing. It's without getting too sentimental behind it, it's just there's one thing, and people always ask me that question too. You know, if there's something you could go back and change, what would it be? It would be my brother had passed away a few years ago, and you know, like a couple hours before he had passed away, he had called me, but I had missed his phone call.
Damn.
You know, and
Yeah.
it was really one of those. It was like, you know, RP my brother 4-4 Israel. You know,
RP.
yeah, that one hit me hard. But that's, if I could go back, that would be the only thing in my life that I would really change. You know, is being able to pick up that phone.
Nah, understandable for sure.
I mean, shit, for me, like I said, but I wouldn't change a thing. You know, just because, like, it's turned me into the person that I am today. You know, like, for everything I've been through, it done really made me. And I'm really appreciative for that, because there's a lot of people who live their life not even knowing what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? I peep a lot of shit that a lot of people might not see, and I'm glad I do, because, you know, especially for the career path that I chose, it's like it's real important that, you know, you stay on your toes, because this shit is dangerous as hell.
Preach.
You know,
for
for
sure.
real, being a rapper, like, bro, you see everything that's happening with all these rappers, specifically right here in LA and shit too. You know what I mean? We out here like this. You know what I mean? We a target to motherfuckers. You know, so we just gotta be careful, bro. But you know, I mean, at the same time, we kind of used to having to stay on our toes all the time. But like I said, it's because of what we've been through. We're able to do that.
Nah, for sure. At what point do y'all feel that an artist, you know, when you get the success, you get the shine, at what point do they need to leave the area, like move away from home, outskirts? Like, at what point does that need to happen?
I mean, shit, as soon as you can.
As soon as you catch a little bit of motion. As soon as you
can.
I wouldn't even say that. As soon as you start making music and you start uploading it on YouTube.
If you do it beforehand, you know, it'd be better for you, because it's going to draw a lot of attention from whatever's going on in the streets. And then, you know, whatever's going on, like, with the police and shit like that, too. You know, it comes with a lot of good and bad attention being in this part of the music industry.
Nah. Is that something you've had to deal with? I'm sure, like, you, of course,
For sure.
the police know you are, but, like,
sure.
is that something you thought about, like, when you was getting the music? Like, damn, they gonna see me even more? Like, you feel
like,
you got millions of views, like,
it was already neighborhood celebrities.
Yeah,
They
so
already,
it's like, bro, it didn't even matter at that point. You know what I mean?
That
But
just
it was
made
just
it
like,
more out there.
Once it started doing it, like you said, bro, like, once I started gaining that buzz and everything, though, like, they just wanted a nigga even more. You know what I mean? They really was just, you know, just trying to hammer down on shit.
Try to fuck it up any way possible.
Yeah,
Nah,
good. If I had to give some advice to people, if you really in the streets, you know, you really living what you rap about, and you know, you stay in your town, get the fuck out of there.
For sure.
You know, dude, don't get tricked out your position trying to play that tough guy role. You know, stand on business, do what you need to do, get the fuck out of your town and make music, and you know, get the fuck out of there, man.
Walk around with your chest out, get that shit pushed in, bro. Don't be that guy. You know, your life is way too valuable.
Nah, for sure. Once again, I appreciate y'all pulling up. Definitely dope interview on the way. Y'all make sure to tap in with all the new music coming soon. Anything else y'all want to address before y'all get out of here?
Yeah, I want to get my brother Bubba in this real quick, man.
Y'all
gotta stay tuned, man. My brother just got out. He dropping some of the hottest shit you guys ain't heard yet. You know,
yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
got Bubba right here. You know,
one and only. Street still talking on the way.
Give me your Instagram so they know where to follow you at right quick.
Lul 1700 Bubba.
Yeah, man, I just want to tell you, this is the third time we've done an interview, bro, and I appreciate you having me every single time.
We gonna keep locking in.
Yeah, for sure. You know, there's gonna be a whole lot of shit rolling like a
snowball falling down the hill.
No, my mama, it's good. You already know.
Yeah, bro, I appreciate you.
I appreciate y'all pulling up. Definitely dope interview on the way.